Hey everyone, Blair Ballin with Ballin Real Estate, and today I wanted to talk about properties in the Phoenix area that are on septic systems. In the Phoenix area, septic systems certainly make up some of the properties, not the biggest percentage like other states. So this is obviously going to vary from state to state, and also using a selfie stick, I guess it's called. Super awkward for me, but had to do it because my videos weren't being formatted correctly for Instagram. So back to septic systems. I've sold properties with septic systems before, but recently had a transaction where one needed to be replaced and then ended up finding out about some things that I probably wasn't aware of before that I wanted to talk about in this video, have you guys watch it, and then if you are an owner of a property with a septic system, have you be aware and educated about this, and then certainly reach out to me with any questions and if you're interested in selling your home. So first thing is, and maybe this sounds obvious, but if you are on a septic system, your realtor might not always be aware of that, and that does need to be disclosed, so then the correct paperwork can be drawn up and executed after that. And then secondly, it's your responsibility as the owner to have the septic system drained and pumped 20 days after close of escrow. As a realtor, it's usually my objective that since the inspection period takes about 20 days total, or can take up to 20 days, I should say, 10 days for the buyer's inspection, 5 days for the seller's response, 5 days for the buyer's response to the seller's response, 20 days there, that the septic has to be taken care of right at the end of that period. So it might be beneficial in your negotiations to maybe ask for 20 days or 5 days after the completion of the inspection period to give you a little bit of leeway to make sure that you're not spending money that you don't have to, because God forbid something bad happens and then the transaction's canceled, and even though those pumpings or certifications are good for, I think it's 6 months, what if your home doesn't sell? Now you've spent that money unnecessarily. Yes, you have a septic system that's been drained and everything, but might suggest adding that verbiage in there to make sure that you have a little bit of leeway between the inspection period and when you're required to get the septic pumped. Additionally, in this transaction, we were unfortunate enough to have a bid that was extremely high from a company that I won't name, but I feel is really taking advantage of the public. They think they're the only game in town. They're not. And I think they don't utilize all the strategies that are out there. We were fortunate enough to find a septic company that came out right away, or was able to come out right away. And also, because this septic system was partially under a concrete slab, these other companies, or at least this one other one, said they had to, cut the slab and then rebuild it, which is certainly costly. Sometimes that's the only route, but is it the only route? And I would suggest that you make sure that you and your realtor and your representation are looking into all those options. This one that we went with, I guess, has some type of chemical or substance that basically goes over the top of or all around the old septic tank after it's crushed. That's whether it's environmentally friendly or biodegradable or whatever the terminology is, to avoid having to actually remove the entire tank, cut up the slab. In this case, that was a lifesaver, and we were so grateful to have found that. And that's one of the things that I didn't know about that now I'm grateful to know about and let you guys know about it. And those were pretty much the main things. There's certainly other things that happen. I would always suggest getting multiple bids. That first company that we think are just jerks really took us, and it's unfortunate that it happened that way. Glad that it still worked out. But now I'm able to offer this to you guys. Hopefully it's informative. If you do have a home that's on septic and are interested in selling your home, please give me a call, 480-233-6433. You'll have to excuse my voice, still recovering from a Tony Robbins event. You can also visit me on the web at blairballin.com. Thanks for watching this. Reach out with any questions. See you on the next video.